the truth about Anime Showdown. Now, quick disclaimer, nothing in this video has anything to do with the second head developer, Cameron. Today, we're focusing all of our attention on Snaliel because I found out that this guy is really salty, very insecure, and we're going to be covering that. Before we get into this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's uncover the truth.
Oh damn!
So lately I found out I have been a victim of what I would call a butthurt developer. Well, it's not even what I would call. Other people were messaging me, telling me how bad this guy's butthurt over the video I posted the other day. And because of that video, I've been getting a mass of "we hate AGZ" comments inside of the Anime Showdown Discord server. Literally so much hate towards me, even though that's against your rules. I guess the rules don't apply when it comes to me.
And I started thinking to myself, man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
Now, it's one thing when a Roblox community member is stupid or acts stupid. However, when the stupidity comes from a Roblox developer, it's another thing. Now, I'm not really pressed about the Agz hate. I genuinely don't care. But let's take it back. What did Agz actually do to make everybody this mad? Here's the first thing. Me here talking about Luffy and about there being no new One Piece characters, which there wasn't. I'm not too sure why he brought up Katakuri when he's an old character, and I speak about him within the first 2 minutes of the video. I don't know, is it just a Roblox anime community thing? Is everybody this low? Anyways, me mentioning Luffy somehow got him upset, along with everybody else. Also, me jokingly mentioning that Ichigo's visored form was inspired by Type Soul, like, Snaliel, are you slow? Obviously it was satire. You should Google it. There was literally a whole arc with Ichigo training his visored form. And also I want to say, Cameron, I'm a bit disappointed you didn't pick up in the clear joke. Why the heck would Ichigo's visored form be inspired by Type Soul? That literally makes no sense. I expect the community members to fall for something like that. I understand it from community members, the audience, because not everybody on this platform has 2 brain cells. But from the head developers of the game, the second thing people were mad at was me calling this character irrelevant. She's irrelevant, I'm not gonna lie to you. Out of all the Bleach characters, why did we get her? It makes no sense. So moving right on past that, the main thing people are mad at me about, these guys think I was hating on the direct. And I don't know how to say this in simpler terms. It's like Roblox players lack comprehension skills. It's just a whole load of things. I'm not too sure what's wrong with some of you guys. In the comment section of the video, I put a pinned comment explaining that everything looks good and is good in terms of all the characters and showcases. However, they took way too long to showcase 9 characters. 12 minutes on one character is terrible. And directs are usually made, any video game direct you can think of, whether it's AAA, EA, Nintendo, Pokemon, GTA, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as there's a direct at the end of the trailer or at the end of the showcase, or even Rell did it and Deep Broken did it. At the end of these directs, there is always news and announcements towards the game. Yes, the direct is used to showcase features in the game or what's coming to a game. And at the end, whether it's pre-order sales, a way to purchase the game, testing, beta, tester applications, there's always something to look forward to after the direct is done. And that is what I said. Now, I also said that the direct didn't need to be posted. They could have posted the direct when they had a time frame of when they wanted release to be, so that at the end of the direct, they can announce that to the player base in order to direct more hype to the game. The direct was poorly executed and marketing wise was genuinely terrible. It doesn't matter what the developers say they wanted to do and what they didn't want to do. Marketing wise, it was a terrible move. They should have put the direct out when they had a solid time frame on when they wanted the game to release. Now you can argue and say, Agz, the only reason they put the direct out is because towards the beginning of the month they promised that we would get the game released this month. They're planning to get the game released released this month. Well, that's not my fault. That's their fault for announcing that they wanted to showcase or execute something in November. There was no reason for them to do that. There was zero reason for them to do that. Just to go ahead and say, hey guys, we don't have a time frame anymore. Hello? That makes zero sense. Genuinely, that's terrible marketing. Also, if they wanted to take a better approach, or if they weren't sure of when they wanted the game to release because of bugs and things of that nature, do you know what they should have done? Smash Bros style or Shonen Unleashed style. Putting out one trailer for a character, probably each week or every other week, and then by the time the last character is showcased, boom, it would have come with some sort of announcement at the end. That way you would have had time to not only, you would have had 9 weeks of time if it was weekly, to execute what you needed to do with the main game, test all the bugs, get all the bugs polished and patched out, and had time to securely prepare yourselves for release within that time frame. It makes no sense to force and rush the direct out just to give us absolutely nothing afterwards. It's terrible, it's poor, and as a most developers are millionaires, I'm just gonna assume these guys have a lot of money, of course. I would expect better marketing from you guys. It's just simple as that. However, I don't understand why it's so hard for people in the Roblox community to read. I said the game is good, and I've said the characters coming look and are good, so I'm not too sure what the issue there is. Nobody has said anything bad about Anime Showdown. Show me something I said that was bad about the game. Now, let's have a quick chat about the Revolveragz effect, because for some reason Revolveragz was brought up in this conversation, which was really just Snaliel projecting his insecurity at the Rell brothers having probably the best Roblox game to release on the platform ever. It's not released yet, but it will release. Now, I mentioned One Piece characters and Luffy within the video, and for some reason this meant that every time a game isn't One Piece or Revolveragz, I'm hating on it? Question mark? For instance, I didn't even talk about Revolveragz, and the fact that Revolveragz was brought up shows that the Revolveragz effect is real. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, the Revolveragz effect is really just the hype and clout that Revolveragz is able to generate and buzz through the air. The Rell brothers are sitting at home, probably sleeping at this time, and for some reason their game is being brought into rotation again, free marketing. But this time it's just because one developer is insecure about another game's success. Why did Snaliel mention Revolveragz? Because I glaze Revolveragz? Because every game that's not Revolveragz I hate on? Let's get the evidence, because I have been supporting Snaliel's projects since 2021.
But the name of the game we're going to be covering today is called Pixelbound. Now, Pixelbound is a RPG game, a pixel RPG game set in a pixelverse. I don't even know how you would describe it, but it looks absolutely amazing from what y'all boys are seeing on the screen as of right now.
Demon Slayer, where we're gonna actually be able to use the abilities that they give us in a skill-based manner. PvP is going to be skill-based, accurate, precise. Mistake and you're dead. There's gonna be a hard difference between a noob and someone who's been playing the game all day. We're getting a hardcore Demon Slayer game, and the name of this game is Yaiba. Now, the Discord server literally only opened today, so you're probably thinking, Axe, how you so quick to the news? How you so in loop? What's going on? What about this game sets it apart from other Demon Slayer games? Well, Cyberpunk Endrunners, and maybe even Goku himself. And the reason why I just feel like I don't care is because Anime Showdown came. I genuinely thought Anime Showdown was a better game than ABA, in my opinion at least. It came, and over time, the player count went down simply because, first of all, the updates came way too slow, and when the updates finally came, they were only releasing one character at a time, genuinely. So the game had a lack of content, didn't have that much characters to its roster, and even if people did enjoy Anime Showdown over, let's say, ABA just has a million times more characters and big games in development, which I think they should be focusing on, in my opinion. Cameron has Pixelbound, and in my opinion, that actually might be one of the biggest
greatest RPG games to come out on Roblox if they actually continue to work on it. And Snail clearly has Yahiba, which again might be one of the best Demon Slayer games on the platform if enough content comes out on release, because it already has base combat going for it. Base combat's already miles above what's already in the competition. It's not
Like, I'll just list them off right now. First off, of course, Rag is there. Second off, his right-hand man, Arch, is there. Poor TM is there. Snaliel's there. If you don't know, he does, like, other projects, stuff more in the anime game.
What?
There. Snaliel's there. If you don't...
Snail, please, if you ever stumble across this video, can you focus on Yahiba? Bro, is Yahiba ever going to release? I understand the glazing for Snake War. He worked on Anime Showdown. Anime Showdown was beautiful. Me personally, I don't like the game as much as I should, but Anime Showdown within itself is a good game. He's working on Yahiba, arguably going to be the best Demon Slayer game on the platform, the best Demon Slayer game we're ever gonna get, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie, I'll post some sneaks. And he's working on like 50 projects. It's one of the games I'm actually really excited for coming out this year. Pixelbound is an MMO fantasy RPG that's going to be set in an open world. Just based off things like the combat, the abilities, the sneaks in general, have me super hyped for this game. The armors, the aesthetic of the game in general, just things looking pixelated, having a good, or at least what seems to look like a good combat. I'm super excited for a game like this. Nice ground, looks like it's gonna have nice PvP. The gameplay looks good, the aesthetic, the features. It is a beautiful looking game. Unfortunately, this game is still being worked on. They get it twisted, but the developers of this game are working on Anime Showdown at the moment, so development for this game is just a little bit slower than it should be, than it should have been. In my opinion, Pixelbound is the cash cow project, but you know, I'm gonna support Anime Showdown regardless, but Pixelbound is the better game. Let's move on to the boring quickly. But everything about this game is kind of the combat, art style, the high quality characters. You can tell they put a lot of work into each individual character, but that might be the downfall of this game. That means during updates, they're only going to be releasing one character at a time. But for the game's revamp / free release, there's going to be a bunch more characters added because they've had time to work on the game. And Shonen Unleashed,
Yo, Ag,
You
you can ask me your question, bro.
It has more content overall than
You can ask Cameron your question. You've been asking me.
Kind of, in my opinion,
What
I think
question?
Arcane should have taken the
Pixel
Voxel
Bound.
Blade approach with PvP. Because
Ask him where it is.
bro, I know
PvP
Pixelbound's not coming out
Voxel Blade
anytime soon.
is
So it
on
don't matter.
a different.
game's not
it has
coming
more
out soon.
content. It has more content. The Arcane Odyssey. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't worry. y'all, I'm
Wait,
working on
wait,
this
wait,
class.
Cameron, no, since you're in here, no, I should probably ask you. Drop Anime Showdown and work on
Alright,
Pixelbound.
bro, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing. I got a rant. I woke up one day, bro. Checked my phone. I got a mention with like 37 different like condensed mentions from Twitter, bro. And it was you mentioning me randomly on Twitter, saying some shit like "drop Anime Showdown."
I wasn't.
Work on Pixelbound.
Yo, he's trolling.
But my listen.
Or you can do one better. You can drop both of those and
Yo.
go back to Project Star. It wasn't that bad of a game.
What?
Shut
Ew.
the fuck up.
The thing
bro.
is even
Bro.
Bro.
I give cares about
There's
Project
no one,
Star,
no
not
one's
gonna lie.
in-
and when we come back,
Project
when he
Star
comes
is a
back,
true
bro,
band
if
leader.
I'm making a game with him again, it's not Project
Pick
Star.
up Anime Showdown again, but
My
don't
thing
know
is,
character,
my
bro.
thing is, Anime Showdown is a good game, right? But it's
That's what I'm-
not. It's nowhere as good as Pixelbound. Yeah,
Wait,
it could
wait.
be.
Bro,
Cameron,
yeah, but how do you? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. How do you know Pixelbound is a better
Yeah, I'm
game?
not
I
gonna lie,
can
Pixelbound is
just
better.
just based off the sneaks.
bro.
Just
He said
based off the
based off-
sneaks. I can see it. No, it's just based off the potential.
I'm
Just
not
based
gonna
off
lie,
the
after Anime
potential.
Showdown, bro.
Am I upset everybody has a terrible connotation of me, even though I've been supporting Anime Showdown before every single one of the people within that Discord server? No, I'm not mad. I genuinely don't care. However, to you, Snaliel, I'm not gonna lie. F you, unit. I don't know what other to say than, like, honestly, go suck on your mumma. Blood clot, idiot boy. What? Go suck on your mumma. I honestly, that's all I can say to you. Genuinely, I honestly think you should, as a developer, close your mouth. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it as, oh, developers shut up. I'm saying just don't speak. If you're hurt about something a content creator or anyone has said, be professional and confront them about it to their face. Going inside of your Discord server and crying as a big developer, big millionaire is kind of embarrassing. Honestly, do better. You should do better. And shout out to the I have with a lot of other developers, you know. Shout out to the developers that are able to take constructive criticism. One of them really being Decay. Decay got flanked for his game, even from me as well. Like, the Beyond Then used to look like trash, and Beyond Then has and I've verbally said it in videos etc, he has improved the game a lot since then, and I'm genuinely like impressed with it. Decay should be the one cussing me out. I have not said a single bad thing about Anime Showdown apart from the way you guys handled the direct and that stupid Bleach character being picked over every single other Bleach character. Literally it. That's literally it. Anyways, other than that, everything else has been constructive criticism. Even the direct thing is constructive criticism. And even me flanking the character, even though she was really well designed and she has some really cool skill sets, still constructive criticism. Anyways, I think that's it from me. What can everybody learn from this? To close your mouths. Just shut up. If you don't know me, don't speak on me. You feel what I'm saying? I stream all the time. You get to know my real character on stream. If I don't like something, you will know I don't like it. There was a sponsored video on, there's multiple sponsored videos on the channel, but there's one specific sponsored video. I genuinely didn't like the game. I'm so sorry. I did not like the game. However, I let that be known in the video. I'm not gonna sugarcoat for anyone. Are you guys tripping? Get a grip, you snowflakes. I'll see y'all later before I start cussing in this mug.